Hi. So in this part, we're gonna practice this technique. I'm gonna show you a few examples of how to practice the technique. I will start with a video that I made of me and my son Barak, and it was taken a few years ago when we just arrived to the United States. So originally we live in Israel, but we relocated to the United States. Actually, we relocated twice, but the second time our kids were 9 and 6. Very difficult for them, as you can imagine. They didn't know English. And every day, both of them said that they didn't want to go to school. And every day I had to use these techniques. I had to practice what I preach. I had to actually wait and give them all the support I could. I didn't say, yes, but you're gonna have fun during recess because you're gonna play. No, I didn't say it. And I didn't say, hey, but when you get back home, we're gonna have fun. I didn't say it. And I didn't say, yes, I know it's difficult, but wait, in a few months it's gonna be easier. I didn't say it. What I did say is, I totally get you. It sounds very, very challenging to sit in the classroom and don't understand and you don't understand the language. I know, I know. How do you do it? You have such amazing strength. And sometimes I gave them. I couldn't give them the reality of, fast forward the time and just to give them their knowledge of English and just, um, do this and they will have friends. No, I knew that everything takes time. But what I could give them is the fantasy. I could play with them. And without further explanation, let's watch it together.
ברק צריך לצאת מהאוטו. איפה אתה? קוקו. ברקי, למה אתה לא רוצה ללכת לגן? לבית ספר?
ככה גזעמם.
שעמם?
כל הזמן עבודות.
אני יודעת מה היית רוצה.
מה?
היית רוצה להיות בבית ולראות כל היום בטלפון.
ומה? ופיתה עם סוקולד.
נכון.
עם הכריך שאני אוהב.
ואם אחר כך לצהריים? מה היית אוכל אחר כך בצהריים?
קורנפלקס.
נכון. ורואות בטלפון. ואז היה מגיע אחרי צהריים. אז היית ממשיך לראות בטלפון? ומה אוכל?
פיתה עם שוקולד.
פיתה עם שוקולד, נכון, כי כבר רעב. אבל מה קינוח?
קורנפלקס.
כן, נכון. ככה היית רוצה כל יום?
כן.
במקום הבית ספר?
כן. זה חלומותיי.
נכון, אני יודעת.
וגם זה עוד יתגשם.
יתגשם? איך זה יתגשם?
היום אני אעשה את זה.
היום? כשתחזור? נכון.
באמת?
יאללה. אז נזוז?
בוא ננסות.
בוא ננסה. אחרי שנחזור. כן.
בגלל שאני בגן.
כן.
So as you can see, I didn't switch to homeschooling, nor did I tell him, all right, let's stay home. No, we went to school every day. The only thing I could really do to ameliorate the pain is to see his pain and to acknowledge it, and also to give him in fantasy what he deserves in reality. And as you can see, he said, I'm gonna try it when I'm back because I'm going to school. So please understand that with kids, you remember the brain, it's different. Parents think that if they say, yeah, I know you would like to stay home all day long. So it means that the parent need to actually do it. No, you can just play with it. Play in the world of imagination. We used to go to school hand in hand and we will play with words. And he would say something, yeah, I wish I didn't have to go to school. And I would tell him, yeah, I know what you mean. You really wanted to stay home, huh? And he would say, yeah. And then we would get to his classroom and I would tell him, bye darling, I love you and I know you're gonna do the best you can. So bottom line, he went to school, but at least he felt a little better because mom didn't try to convince him that everything's gonna be okay, that it's not that bad, that he will know English. No, mom just accepted that now, this moment, he's upset, he's sad, he doesn't understand English, and that's it. Between you and me, two things. First, I would go to the car and cry, of course. It was very difficult for me to see my kids suffer. But second, I knew that I have to trust the process, that I have to trust myself and the kids and the universe, and they will adjust. And they adjusted. Now their English is better than my English, as you can imagine, and they had so many friends. And then when they adjusted, we moved back to Israel. So what we can do in order to really help our kids is just to be with them, not trying to give them advice or suggestions or to say that they are making a drama or it's not that bad. No, what we really, the way to really help someone is to acknowledge him, her, their pain, and to be present. Now, I want us to practice. So I prepared several examples for us to practice. All right, so this kid, this is based on the experience I had with parents. This kid is jealous of her baby sister. So let's imagine she said something like, you hold her all the time, I want you to hold me as well. I'll give you the two scenarios. The first one is the scenario of most parents, maybe you. This is the not very helpful response. And then I will give you a better response that you're gonna use at your home. So let's start with the adult response. It comes from here, from the logical brain. Goes something like this. But darling, you're not a baby. You know, babies, they need to be held. But you're not a baby. You're a grown-up. All right? This response comes from the adult brain. Doesn't really help the child. She knows that she's not a baby. You don't need to say something that is obvious. She doesn't need the logical explanation. Now you understand, right? She needs something deeper. So let's use the empathy method with the fantasy method. I get you, huh? You want to be a baby again. What would you do if you were a baby now? Really? You take a pacifier? Also a diaper? Yeah? And how would you react? How would you act? Would you play would you crawl? Yeah, you like to be a baby, huh? Yeah, I know. It's nice to be a baby. Do you think that you have, is it fun to be a baby, or would you prefer to be 3-year-old or 4-year-old or maybe 10-year-old? You see what I did? You see what I did? I just played with her. At first I said, I understand, you would like to be a baby, right? I acknowledged what she said. I wasn't afraid of it. And then we played in fantasy. And what kids want is to play, especially when they're this age. All of us want to play. But over time, the adult brain gets bigger and bigger, and then we become rational, very logical, oriented. We have all these Excel sheets, and right? But when we have kids, we have to remember, we have to remind ourselves that their brain operates differently. And when we do it, we actually benefit because we get to be playful again. We get to act like children instead of asking the children to act like adults. It's a dual process. Let's continue. All right, I took it from the internet. It's so funny. So this kid, he wants to get on the bus on the TV. The adult with the adult brain would say, but darling, it's impossible. Do you see the TV? You cannot get into the TV. And the child's like, but it's impossible. It's against physics. It's impossible, right? So both the adult and the kid they don't communicate. Let's try a different way of reacting. Mommy, I want to get into the bus on the TV. This bus? Whoa, sounds so cool. What would you do if you were on the bus? Would you sit here or there? Yeah? Wow, I wish we could be on this bus, on this TV. Can I join you? It would be so much fun. Let's try to see if we can go into the TV. We can't. So maybe we will have our own bus. What do you say? It doesn't matter, all right? I didn't go to the logical, boring, so frustrating explanations about impossible, you can't, are you crazy? No, he's a child and he just wants things that are still impossible. And you know what? Some people will say things like, no, you want this impossible. And then the other person will prove that it is impossible. I don't know about the bus on TV, but in general, let's open our kids' minds to other possibilities and not just respond directly to what they want and say, possible, not possible, black, white. You want to go on the bus on TV? Wow! Where would you sit? Would you like to drive? All right, look how I changed everything. And by now, the kid forgot that he wanted to go into the TV. He just wanted to imagine. Let's give them the gift of imagination. They have it. Let's be part of it. All right. This kid is very upset because she just found out that the Golden Gate Bridge isn't actually golden. So I can just imagine the adult response. Mommy, the Golden Gate Bridge is not golden, it's orange. And the parent would say, yeah, that's what it is, you know, what can you do? I wanted it to be golden. Now you're being very silly. This is how they painted it. You cannot change it. It's not golden, it's orange, and it's beautiful. Why are you crying about this color? It doesn't make sense. All right? And now the other response. Mommy, this Golden Gate Bridge is not golden. Really? It's not golden? But it's called the Golden Gate Bridge. Let's see. Maybe we need to paint it. What do you say? Mommy, we can't paint the Golden Gate Bridge. You know what? Why? They said it's golden. What color is it? What? I think it's orange. No, it's brown. Yeah, maybe. It should be golden. You know what? Let's write to the mayor. Maybe we arrange all the people to come and paint it golden. What do you say? Oh, Mommy, it doesn't make sense. You see, I'm sure you got it, but I have more photos. This kid is crying because the daffodils are gone and I can't bring them back. It's all from the internet. I took these examples, but I'm sure you can relate because I can relate, And I think all the parents can relate. Kids are kids, right? So he's so sad because the daffodils are gone. So let's see the common response versus the new response. Mommy, the daffodils are gone. Yes, I know they're gone. Now it's summertime. You will have them back in the winter. But I want them now. Yeah, but I cannot give you them now. What do you want from me? It's, you know, it's part of nature. You don't have now the daffodils. Look, you have you have the grass, you have the leaves. I want the daffodils. You're silly. You're acting like a silly boy because it's impossible to have daffodils now. You see what I like? How it escalated so fast without really any reason. And please notice, you cannot bring the daffodils back. You cannot change the color of the Golden Gate Bridge. This is the problem with what parents think. They think that if the child wants something, they need to give it. And when they cannot give it, the automatic response is to say the child, to tell the child that they're silly. All right? But if we change it and understand that we cannot give them, we don't need to, and we cannot give them whatever they want in reality, but we can give them what they want in a fantasy world, everything shifts, everything changed. All right, so the new response, your response from today, Mommy, look, the daffodils are gone. Show me. Ah, who took them? Did someone come and take the daffodils? Mommy, I want them back. I know, me too. What can we do? They were so beautiful. Oh my God, I wish we had them back. You know what I think? What? That maybe it's because it's spring and they will come back in the winter. I wish we had them now. They were so beautiful. I loved them. What would we do if we had the daffodils? You would paint them? You want to paint them now? You want me to Google the daffodils so you can paint them? Or you want to paint this? No, you don't want to. You want the daffodils now. I know. Me too. You want a hug instead of the daffodils. I know. I loved them so much. They were so beautiful. All right. He suddenly wanted his cycling backpack, which I didn't take to the park because it doesn't actually exist. This is the parent, what the parents wrote, of course. So it's so funny, right? Especially when it's not your child. But now it's going to be funny even if it were your child. So I want the cycling backpack. What, darling? The cycling backpack. What cycling backpack? The one that I want to go to take to the park. Oh, I see, the cycling backpack. Yeah. Remind me the colors? Oh, right. Yeah. What would you like to put inside? Oh, you know what? This is such a great idea. Wow, we will take it next time. I want it now. I know. I wish we had it now. I wish I could do this. And we had the cycling backpack. Can you do this? Let's try. Do we have the cycling backpack? No. I know, I see that you're very sad. I see. I wish I could help you. I wish I were a magician. So, would you like to continue writing, or would you like to go and would you like us to eat something? All right? We are moving towards the next thing. After we gave the empathy, we played. Maybe he's hungry. It's important for you to, I think I spoke about it, but again and again. He might be hungry. It might be hunger even with the other kids, right? Sometimes when we see our kid misbehaves or very dramatic, we think it's about the cycling backpack that doesn't exist or about the Golden Bridge. But sometimes if we just give empathy and understand inside that, my child is hungry, I will give the empathy and playing fantasy while at the same time give them the sandwich. Okay? The last one. we wouldn't let him swim in the sea. He can't swim and it's 6 degrees. All right? All right, let's start with the adult brain. I want to go into the sea. No, you can't. No, it's freezing and you can't swim. But I want to go. No, you can't. No. Don't go into the sea because it's very, very cold and you don't know how to swim. All right? The other response. I want to go into the sea. Whoa, really? Let's go and feel the water together. Is it nice? Whoa. I wish we could go inside. I wish we had bathing suits. You want to go now? Yeah, me too. I wish we could go now. It's so cold. I want to go now. I know. Come here, I want to show you something. And then I'm going to give him a sandwich. Okay? So whatever you resist persists. You don't resist the feeling. You don't resist the desire. It doesn't mean that you give them what they want. No, we're not going to get into the sea. That's so obvious, parents. It's freezing and he doesn't know how to swim. But we don't need to answer logically with our boring brain. We can say something like, "Woo, I would love to go into the sea with you. Wow, we would have so much fun." What would you do if we were inside? We would splash water. Yeah. You know what? We can come in the summer with our boat, whatever. Did you get what I was trying to to show you? I'm sure you got it. And by now you're gonna make it your habit. And you're gonna see that whenever your kids say something that it's illogical and it's impossible, you're not gonna be trapped. You're not gonna answer to the specific responses. Say it's possible, it's impossible, I cannot give it to you, you can't. We don't confuse them with facts. This is what I say. Don't confuse them with facts because they don't care about facts. So don't answer them with facts. Answer them with imagination. And they will move to the next thing. All right? I will be very happy to get your feedback on it. Please write me and we will talk about your experience during our consultation when we have private meetings, I think in 1 or 2 weeks. And in the next part of this session, we're going to talk about intimate conversations. A different topic, yet very related. It's all related. See you in the next video.